You know, in fairness to the prevailing wisdom of the day, let's do a little George Washington medicine. Bing! Still there. We'll recall from class. Class, you're in session. This is now a session. I feel unprepared. Hang on. In Ireland, when they drink, it's called a session. The Irish know. I was there, supposedly. So, when you drink during a session, you have crack. You don't have a lighter, but you have crack. So, it mustn't be important. Oh, there it is. Can't believe this is on camera. So when the Irish drink, it's called a session. And when I was over there, I determined it's a depression session when you're not drinking. So that was sort of an adventure of itself. But what I'd like to get back to is George Washington and the way that medicine worked in the day. Because class is in session. So you'll remember that Gorgeous George of the dollar bill was treated for his illness, which apparently was blood related. Goodness knows how. But the solution of the day before pharmacy got its hooks in was a treatment called bloodletting, where you bled the problem out because it's in your blood. So you must just bleed it out. It's not recycled. It's not cleaned. It is going out somewhere. It's over the rainbow. And they've actually got, they had parasites to assist biomechanically. You got to crank this thing along. So imagine George Washington on his deathbed with a bunch of parasitical beings trying to help bleed him out. Fathom that as a means to check out of the net. Whoop! What a way to go, George H.W. Washington. Who knows what that bat creature was doing in the last 24 hours of his life? Wow. On his perch from Rockefeller Center, did he watch it hanging upside down? We don't know. But we do know that pharmacy is sorcery. So anytime you see these old Abe Lincoln figures, now that they're rediscovering who's who in the zoo, hey, let's go to the Aleister Crowley Museum of the Bearded Man from 1891 in America, who was a pharmacist. Jacob B. Humma of wherever was a pharmacist. Now, my point, to have balance of white-hatted something. The guy was not letting blood, so he was advanced. He went to school and he learned. And he read newspapers. He was right. He was white. So he read newspapers. How many other clients did he have? We can walk a walk of probability in terms of how we operate now. How dare I draw comparisons of what it was probably like 200 years ago, only the same. We talk a bunch of, we talk the talk. We can talk that talk right through the Tea Party, right through it. Wah! Right to 45. Wah! You will go where you gotta go to get what you gotta get. And then you come back. Then you come back. Let's call it the ancient ritual. And let's say we were smoking things in Lemuria. Lemuria? Lemuria? Yeah, the place that they're taking pot shots. That Kim Hiddenhand, with the assistance of Eric Schmidt and Google, are taking pot shots at from North Korea. Because Aloha is Elohim, Lemuria. So the Fitzgerald was laser shooting its Hitler play. It's IEDs out of North Korea being shot down, and then they collided into the Fitzgerald because it's Kennedy. It's illuminated. I'm kind of off topic. Let's get back to George, not Bush. Was George Washington accountable? Where does it begin? Where does it begin? Bilderberg? Kanye? Cannibal. Now, unfortunately, you're back to the wrong color. Man, they put it on them. Hey, Kanye, go out there and tell them about the 808. Kanye's gone. Huh, yeah. Drooping them pants. Man, Kanye, you ping pong ball of stupendous lore that I've always admired for your outright stupidity. And I don't know what your intelligence quotient is. My goodness, on a test. With the reach back you have to where the hell meetings you go, I don't know how you got on stage and interrupted, white girl and black girl and Beyonce, you should have done something. So you got a red-hatted role if there was one. Man, oh man. It's almost flippin' rabbinical. I think your next album should be you dressed as a rabbi. Actually, at the Bilderberg meeting, lecturing them. Because that's about as far as you're going to get in your comeback. But I hope it's more than that. And if you watch my video, you seem like a nice guy. And if you forgive yourself and can survive that, then you're welcome, man, to go 432. Explain 808. And you kind of have already. If people go listen to Kanye West, he's already explained to you on the TV screen, like Jimmy flippin' Swaggart, what 808 is. And you better put it down in the proper place, or you gonna get it. And if you say that word, November, you know it sounds like November. And the damn, those bugs are gone by then, them ticks and them chiggers are gone by then. But you better watch your mouth! Whoo! Now, 808. How about that, Bilderberg? And then Kanye leaves that meeting and they go, holy crap, he did it! It's just like when Columbus tricked them. You're the guy on the boat. You're on the Nina. You're on the flippin' Nina. Watching Columbus come back and go, ah. He's gonna write the letter. And all the men are going, what? They really bought into the blood moon? Holy crap, we're hungover, and he did it. Let's go. The pirate ships. Of sorts. If you want to tell the tale, go there. Go to the Jolly Roger sailing over. And now you're discovering America with the Anunnaki. Yeah! Woo! Speedball. Knuckleball. Blood moon. And the Indians went, huh? And Columbus went, yeah. We got a club. You ain't in it. Toot, 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 toot. Over. He had to sail back the message himself to deliver it to the Rumpelstiltskins of the day. And you can decode it. It's not hard. Comes with a mark and a cross. It's just like, hey, We just got it. We got books, you know, code, and you just have to put it together. These guys were good, by the way. Good men. The guy that was my guy in Central Florida he was a walking, talking hero, ready to help anybody that needed it. They do weird shit to animals in Central Florida. And that guy was in the middle of the stand down of, hey, you crossed the line and I know about it. And we got a club that watches what you're doing. That was them. Right there. And it was a good bunch of guys. They wanted me to run the state at one meeting. And I said, nah, you guys do what you need to do. And they have not agitated anything in Florida. But I'll tell you what. Hear my voice. Law enforcement. If you're in the law enforcement community, reach out and join these guys so that when DeSantis pulls his shit, you know what you're doing because you're on the right side of the militia that we're allowed to have. It's not federal. It's local. It's eye to eye. Because that's how, there's a reason that we won. When the blue did its thing and the red was dead, they kept coming back, but blue is blue. It's right there. And my shirt's green, and enough conflict. You can look at that as a teepee right there if you want and do all the analogies, but the guys that were in that organization right there self-identify. Hey, we're the guys that give a shit. That if it goes chaotic, boom. You want the guys that have thought about things at that level of, okay, here's the check. Oh, we did a gun test. They try and do more than that, and it's enough in the people have a place to go and shoot the shit. So it was good. And Americans have guns and they shouldn't need to use them. It's a self-protection, but it's the industrialized side is what it is. So it's all relative. But if everybody's got one and everybody's standing down, now you're on Mars. Okay, just took you to Mars in feeling. All right, we all got weapons. You're allowed to carry. Okay, we cool in the post office. Nobody's doing anything? Yeah, so it's a mindset. That's how they lived, right? If you got your weapon and you got it, you're sending a message. When you got your weapon, hey, it's okay. And then we took them out and put them in, and do they want to take them, blah, blah, blah. So it's a false flag domain of protection. And I'm explaining to you, to conclude this, that at a level of awareness, because we're light beings, when you get to 6th density awareness, weapons are not in the vibration, because you have such authority that you don't need them, because it's upper, it's towards our creator, the true creator, the light that's above the dark. And Lucifer knows this. So when you get occulted, didn't know that Lucifer is at 6th density, and at that domain, Christ is above that. Christ is speaking to you now. Christ is in you. So for that reason, technically, you're equal to Lucifer, and nobody's got any weapons. So enough said on that, because then we can all relax, and we don't even need to pick a word. Don't. Yeah, negative. So it's a positive spin from there. So where we're at right now, we're going to crystalline grid. adamantine particles. Do all your analogies. Wear it. 12 April. Jupiter. Jupiter. The colors of Jupiter. It's a song. Aligned with Neptune in Aquarius. And I'm not a space guy, but yet certainly I am. Very quickly. So, find it your way and have peace. And use the word love in expression and mean it. And get rid of all the stuff you got to work out. You're lined up for 12 April. And you'll get maxed out.